Hi everyone, today I'm going to build my ultimate FPV drone 5-inch. So to start with, this is my frame that I assembled already. This is a Speedybee Master 5 HD version. Okay, so I assembled it already because the manual for this frame is very detailed on telling you the step-by-step process. Next is my flight controller and my ESC. So flight controller is F7 version 3 Speedybee, and the electronic speed controller is also comes with the stack. Next is my motor, so I'm gonna use the Wasp Major. This is Rcinpower version. So I'm going to use these 4 motors for my drone. Next, I'm going to use for my video transmission my DJI O3 Air Unit that I have here. Alright, so to start with, let's remove the upper part of our frame so that we can install our flight controller and our electronic speed controller. Okay, so your stack for your FC and your ESC comes with these bolts that you are going to install in your frame. It also comes with different cables that you're going to connect with your flight controller and your ESC. So this is bolts, the nuts, and the capacitor. So let's start with the bolt. Let's install the 4 bolts that we are going to use. Okay, so this is a 30 by 30 millimeter stack, so we're going to use the bolts that are built in on this frame. Let's put in the bolts one by one. There we go. Last one. There we go. Just pull them a little bit so that it'll be firm. There we go. Then let's put in your ESC. This is where we are going to solder our motors. There we go. There you go. Now that we are done installing your ESC on your frame, we are going to put our motors on these hands here. So we got here our brand new motors. So they are designed for 4S to 5S battery. Okay, so we are going to install them on each arm. Okay, they come with screws that you're going to use. So let's install them. Alright guys, now that I'm done installing all the 4 motors on your frame, we are going to solder each motor to your ESC. So your ESC has this slot here that you can install or solder your motors on each pad. So let's go. Right, now I'm done soldering all my motors on the ESC, as well as the power cable that comes with the XT60 on it, and the capacitor that has 1500 microfarad. So it's time to put on the flight controller on top, and I connected it with this cable, as well as the cable for my DJI O3 Air Unit. And I'm gonna use this one also as my receiver. So both VTX and receiver. Guys, now that I'm done assembling my 5-inch FPV drone, so as you can see, I installed already my DJI O3 Air Unit right here, and the camera is right there. finished connecting everything. Now I'm going to turn it on and set it up in my Speedybee app. There we go. So we are going to test now all the motors of my drone, as you can see. So let's try opening it in my Speedybee app. It's right there. So I'm going to check on the motors. Then we are going to check if they are all functioning, each one. So this is motor 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's try the motor 1 first. This is motor 1. There you go. It's working. Motor 2. It's working. Motor 3. It's working right there. And lastly, motor 4. There you go. So as you can see, as I press the numbers there in my phone, the corresponding motors, they're responding. So these are clockwise, and these two here are counterclockwise. And I'm going to install now my new Gem Fan props. So I chose this amethyst color because it's my birthstone. Remote control 2. So I'm going to tighten them and it's ready to fly. Let's go. Alright guys, now I'm ready to fly my newly built 5-inch FPV drone. So I'm going to use my DJI O3 Air Unit and cameras to record the video footage that I'm going to have. Let's fly it now.